This book is called Eating Out. It's about a spider and the spider's web. The book is a play, a piece of drama, written by George Ciantar. The illustrations are by Rodney McRae. This comes to us from New Zealand, and it has 6 parts, 4 characters. You and your friends can try and do this play on your own. All the words will be here. You can turn the sound off. Each of you can take a part, and then you can read through the play together. Here are the characters: the snail, the butterfly, the spider, the bird, the worm, and the slug. So 6 parts. When you're reading a play, there are directions from the writer. These are scene directions. And then right in the middle of some of the words, this tells you what's going on. These are action directions. The character looks inside, spins a web and tests it. Sometimes it helps to read these out loud. Sometimes you don't need to. This just means the spider exits. Opening scene. In a vegetable garden. I'm sick and tired of eating the same thing day in, day out. Fried, boiled, or baked, it makes no difference. An ordinary housefly is an ordinary housefly. This new book should give me some ideas. Simple barbecue recipes. Oh, yum, tra-la. This sounds interesting. White butterfly, sautéed in butter with rich cheese sauce. Butterfly, eh? If I spin my web between these 2 cabbages, I'm bound to catch one. A little rough, perhaps, but quite strong this web is. I'll go and gather some wood for the fire. A white butterfly enters the scene. He flies into the web and gets firmly caught. He struggles, but he cannot escape. Help! Somebody please help me! Hey, who put this here? I'm Slug, the building inspector. Did you get planning permission for this dwelling? I flew into it by accident. Now I'm trapped and can't get out. I see. So you're a tenant. Where's the landlord? I haven't the faintest idea. Well, I'd like to see him. This whole structure's a disgrace. We're very fussy about our building regulations, you know. This breaks every building code. Au secours, help me get down. Oh, no, I can't do that without an eviction order. But look, here comes Snail, the county clerk. He'll know what to do. Snail comes onto the stage. He almost walks into the web. Cold custard on turnips. What's this? Good morning, Snail. I'm glad you noticed the structure. Who's responsible for it? Are you? Nah, I've asked him already. He's only the tenant, and there's no sign of the landlord. I'm not surprised. This building's a disgrace. Exactly what I said. Not only is it unsafe, but it's right across a public path, and it spoils my view. What can we do about it? We must consult the regulations. S'il vous plaît, monsieur, could someone please free me first? Not unless there's an escape clause in your tenancy agreement. What tenancy agreement? Zut alors! The one you must have signed before taking possession of the property. Moi? I did not sign anything. I just flew into it. Very sloppy. Who's your lawyer? I do not have one. No wonder you're in trouble. Oh, I only want to get out of this. Yeah, but we still gotta go through all the proper channels. And tunnels. Excuse me. Let me kneel down here. Officer Worm! Officer Worm! Come immediately. This might be another way of getting the tenant out. Good thinking, County Clerk. Then we can worry about the building. Oh, here comes the worm. I quit as calmly as I could. What's the problem? Oh, look at that web. Unauthorized roadblock, eh? I arrest you in the name of the law. Come down from up there, you urban gorilla. I'll have you know, sir, I'm a butterfly, not a gorilla. Be that as it may, in the eyes of the law, you are an offender. Come up with your hands down. We have you surrounded. I would, gladly, if I could. Resisting arrest, eh? You'll get another 6 months for that. Please hurry it up, officer. I'm trying to, but I'm not getting any cooperation. He won't come down. Then you's gonna have to climb up and get him. I don't really think that's a part of my job. Get up there, you shoelace. Then I'll have to ask you gentlemen for a ladder. Hey, you can stand on my back. And clamber over my shell. Oh, c'est merveilleux. Hooray, at last I am being rescued. As the worm climbs up, he gets stuck in the web also. I think something's gone wrong with the plan. Aidez-moi, help, somebody please help us. Aidez-moi, oh, secure, help me. Well, it looks as though we're back where we started. Nah, it's worse actually. We're now also dealing with a bad case of overcrowding. You're right. Let me read here from this book. 2 animals occupying the same dwelling require a minimum area of half a square yard. Look, here comes Spider. Simmer gently over low heat and brown. Add seasoning to taste. Bring stock slowly to a boil and... whoops! Why don't you watch where you're going? And I'm Slug, the building inspector. And this is Snail, the county clerk. Who are you? I'm Spider, the insect collector. Just look at my web. Oh, yum, tra-la. I've caught something. An appetizing white butterfly and stole the crows. How did that scruffy worm get there? So, you're the owner of this slum tenement? I spun the web, if that's what you mean. He confessed. Arrest him too, Officer Worm. I arrest you in the name of the law. You have the right to speak, but I must warn you to remain silent. Nicely done, officer. Yes, bravo. Now hang on, not so fast. I counter-arrest this worm for breaking and entering my web. You can't arrest an officer of the law. Oh, yes, I can. Yeah, this is all getting a bit out of hand. The snail calls the slug over. They huddle together in a conference. The only real problem is the web. Let's just tear it down. But don't we need demolition order to do that? I say, let me get a word in here. Perhaps you don't if the owner gives his consent. Good point. Look here in my book, I can see you're right. Let's go ask him. Spider. Oh, there you are. We were wondering if by any chance... Why, of course, yes, you may pull down my web if you want to. Excellent, excellent. As the architect of this fine structure, may I suggest you start somewhere near the middle and work your way out. Splendid. Splendid. Slug and snail soon get hopelessly caught in the web. Alrighty then. That takes care of those two who would cheat me out of my meal. Hey, now we're stuck up here too. Nonsense. It only feels like we are. No, I think Slug might be right. We are stuck. What? I just want to get down. What's a girl? Help! Anyone? Help! Soon, butterfly, snail, worm, slug, all together call for help. Help me! Somebody get me down! What? J'ai peur! Somebody please help us. Help! Somebody please help us. Good, goobly wooblies. Just listen to that wailing, will you? I didn't have any of these problems when I used to catch flies in the house. Where's that recipe? Now, where is that recipe I want? White butterfly, sauteed in butter. Found it. Well, looks like I've got all the ingredients, and my poor stomach is rumbling and a-bumbling. I can't wait a minute longer. I light the barbecue fire. Spider is about to light the fire when Bird sneaks up from behind and grabs one of his legs. Oh, at last! Hooray! Hooray! Captain Bird of the fire department, do you have a permit to light an outdoor fire? Well, no, but I never... This is a very serious breach of the fire regulations. Yes, but... You're a lovely-looking spider, though. Do you really think so? You ain't so bad-looking yourself. I see you have a cookbook. Thanks. Let me see now. Oh, yes. Country-style spider au caramel. Ingredients: a sprig of parsley, 1 small onion, and 1 medium to large spider. I just heard someone calling me. Don't go away. I'll see you guys later. Stay there. Come back here, you luscious, scrumptious spider. What a nice bird. Style. I like her style. Yeah, so firm but friendly at the same time. A bit gushy with it, I thought. I do hope she comes back for us. I'm sure she will. She struck me as being very reliable. I don't know if this is a good time to bring it up, but apart from spiders, what else do birds eat? All of them. Butterfly, slug, snail, worm. Together, very loudly now. Help! Somebody help us! Help! Oh, help us! They go on calling for help while Bird chases Spider several times around the stage. The end. You can go back and do all of these voices on your own. You can go back and get some friends and divvy up the parts. And if you want, here are some ideas for costumes. You can use paper bags, old tea strainers, a stocking. There are many ways to create characters, and these ideas for costumes will help you. This one-act play is part of the Sunshine Literature Group from New Zealand, and it is called Eating Out, a play by George Ciantar, illustrations by Rodney McRae.